Hello, I'm Eric Snodgrass. I'm a senior science fellow and principal atmospheric scientist for Nutrien Ag Solutions. And what that means is that my job is basically to try to understand, analyze, and predict any sort of weather phenomenon that produces risk for a grower, not only here in the United States, but around the world. So I spend a lot of my time trying to hone in my skills on forecasting both the near-term and the long-term weather, while also keeping very close tabs on all historical weather so that I can explain past risk to growers. I produce a lot of tools, build a lot of different software using mostly Python, but have to service a lot of that stuff onto the web. So we've learned things like JavaScript, HTML, PHP, and other such common languages. Now, when you think about what an atmospheric scientist who's in agriculture really spends a lot of time doing, it's a lot of weather analysis and forecasting, which means any person that I want to eventually hire really needs to be what I call a triple threat student or a triple threat employee. First thing is they need to know the field of study deep. So in atmospheric sciences, you got to know and understand the behavior of the atmosphere and the mechanics, all of the different things that are involved into getting the atmosphere to move and flow and basically produce precipitation and change the temperature, right? Those are two of the big things. So that's the first thing. Know the science deep. Understand where to go to get information. Understand where to go to learn about new processes that are new to you that we need to know about. The second thing is you got to be able to communicate. I need people that can go out there and speak about the things that they're discussing and learning about and researching. So for me personally, I presented about 140 different events a year where I'm communicating that risk to growers, to stakeholders, to people in my company about what weather and climate are doing in terms of impacting our business. The third thing is almost just a prerequisite even before you apply is you got to have the computing skill. You need to know how to do simple data analysis. You need to know where data are located, how to access and use them, and then know how to program. The language we most commonly want folks to know is Python. That's a great starting language to get into things. It's also just a great scientific language. You know, the world of atmospheric sciences and its intersection with agronomy is fascinating. It's one of those particular intersections where the people we provide information to, growers, stakeholders in the business, they will hang on every single word you give them because it is their single and largest source of risk. So we need those kind of people that are out there that can handle those three topics I just talked about and be passionate about communicating it to folks. So that's it. That's what we really do here when it comes to the intersection of agronomy, atmospheric sciences, and farming.